one of the most used fishing reels ever. Well, maybe not for most of you, but for me it is. Yeah, I've actually got two of these. This is the Daiwa 1300C, and this one I've had for 30 years. Look at that. Made in Korea. That's right. Daiwa is made in Korea. And maybe 5 years ago, a very good friend of mine was going through some of his stuff, and he said, "You know what? I never use this thing. I'm gonna give it away or something. Do you want it?" And it was a Daiwa 1300C in brand spanking new condition. So I raised my hand and went, "Yes, I will take it. Thank you very much." And so now I've got two of them. Well, this was the old one. The new one is in far better shape because it's only been used a couple of times. But this one went out on loan with a shooting kid, and I guess something happened where the handle busted off. It goes in here. You're supposed to put a little screw thing in there and tighten it down. And then this way it can be, this way you can unscrew the screw, put it over on this side, screw the lock nut in this way, and then all of a sudden it's left-handed. Yeah. But it's boosted. It's kind of a handy feature. Many of you know about all this already. But you unscrew that, and then you can fold it down, and it does this. My guess is it got folded down, put in the back of the bed of a truck, and something got thrown on top, and then snap, it came off. I don't even know where the other part is. So I went looking around eBay, Craigslist, everywhere. I went to Daiwa to see if I can get a replacement part. They don't have it. Not that I could find, at least not at Daiwa. So then eBay, Facebook, Marketplace, and all that. Yeah, I can get reasonable facsimiles of this to replace, and there's two different shaft lengths and all of that, and they want anywhere from $25 to I think it was like $37. And I thought, you know what? There's got to be a better way. Then I stumbled on a website called Wish. Now, I'm not affiliated with them, none of that. But I stumbled on them, and I started looking, because I wish I could have found it with a cheaper price. And you know what? I did. I found it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was $1. Maybe it was $1.25. And then with shipping was $1. So for $2.25, I got a replacement. Now, it's not an exact replacement, and it had to come from Shenzhen, China, somewhere out there. So slow boat. So I placed the order. You see, we're all about taking one for the team here. We do this stuff. I kind of test stuff out so that if you're curious of the results, you can tune into us. And if we've done it, we'll tell you what our experience is. And you can make a better informed decision of what you want to do based upon our experience with it. So we didn't get paid by Wish. I paid for the thing with my own money. And about 7 weeks later, this comes in the mail. And I'll put a close-up of some of the Mandarin that's up here. Maybe if some of you, right there, if some of you can read Mandarin, maybe tell me what that says. Maybe what that says too. I'm not sure. Anyway, then I quickly tore it open, and look at that. It was exactly what I had ordered, just like it said in the picture. Now, the picture, I'll try to throw up an image up from the screen. It did show two of these on the screen. So at first glance, it said, showed this one and then another one together, $1.25. I think that's what the price was. I'll check before, and you'll see it in the B-roll here. But so at first blush, you would think you get 2 for $1.25 plus shipping, and then I thought, well, is shipping going to be like $300 because I got to pay for the whole shipping container?
Holy cow!
And no, it was only $1. Then you read the small print, and it just says 1 each. And it was in small print. So they showed 2 pictures. It was really only going to buy 1 for that price of $1, whatever it was. I pulled the trigger. I figured, well, I'm going to find out if this place is any good. And before I did that, I looked at a bunch of others, and they're all running. You know, I found similar things to this. Some with a wooden handle, some with different kind of configuration. One was even made of bamboo. And they were all coming in around the $1 to $2 price range. I optioned for this one because it was black, kind of resembled this one a little bit, and it had this kind of knurled cool knob. It's not what the other one was like. I'll throw in an image here. Here, hang on, I'll show you. There you go. That's what it looked like. But I thought, you know, this one, kind of cool. I like this little knurled thing, and it was black and kind of went with the theme. So I pulled the trigger on this. It did say it may take a few weeks for delivery, which in my mind, yeah, it's coming slow boat from China, and it did. But they gave me a tracking number, and I was able to track it. And as soon as I pulled the trigger, I got an email tracking number. I checked it. It said ordered processed. And then in 2 days, it said package ready for shipment. And so they sent me emails, so they kept me notified. And then they gave me an estimated date, whatever that was. I forget what it was. But it was out there a ways. And sure enough, in about 6 weeks or so, I get an email. It should be delivered by tomorrow. And it did. It got delivered the next day. So, all right, let's pull this out. So Wish, I guess, does an okay job. Now, I did do some other research, you know, looking for other things at Wish. And I tell you, kind of shady, to be honest with you. So be careful. It's kind of like Facebook Marketplace. I don't believe in it at all. Facebook Marketplace. Everything is pretty much a lie on there. I'd say 99% of the stuff is a lie. Oop, I want to go this way. Is that right? No. I want to cast with my right and reel with my left. So it goes in like that. And it fits in there with the little knob. Yeah, about 99% of Facebook Marketplace is a lie. It's not quite as bad at Wish, but nice. It's actually, this arm is actually a little bit longer, so it's going to reel a little bit faster rather than, you know, in here, right? And a little more. Oh man, it's back to the way it needs to be. Lock it down. Oh, this one's got a little trigger. You do that, and then you can fold it up for storage. But Wish isn't quite like Facebook in that it's all kind of a rouse. There's some pretty good stuff on Wish. You've just got to weed through some of the chaff before you get to the good stuff. And I was fortunate enough that this one turned out pretty good. So that's been my experience with Wish. I found what I wanted. It's $1 from China. And there's no need to spend $25 on a mahogany handled stainless steel. It wasn't that, folks. If it was that, I'd understand it was $25 or whatever. It was almost the same thing as this, and they wanted $24 for it. So basically, somebody bought it via Wish or Alibaba or one of those things, got a bunch of them in, marked it up 125% or 300%, 400%, whatever, and try to resell it. So if you're willing to do a little bit of the work yourself, go for it. All right, I got my Daiwa 1300C ready to go. I'm going to stick it on the fishing pole and go fishing. All right, that's all I had for you. just figured I'd share all this with you. Don't forget to click and comment, like, and subscribe, and ring the bell. Do all that stuff. Help us out over here. Keep us doing what we do. Appreciate it. If you're not a Patreon patron, consider it. And for those of you that are, you guys are awesome. I love you very much. That's it. All right. Got any questions or comments? Or if you have experience with Wish.com, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your experience has been. That's all I got. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God. See ya. I'm going to see how long I can do this. The video needs to be about 10 minutes long. That's what the algorithm says. Maybe I'll just keep doing this for 10 minutes. You can click ahead if you want. I'm tired. See ya.
Does somebody have a heart attack at the wheel?